What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz Miller, the Miata, and Ryan back here with another video. Now today, boys, we are going to be installing the JP Fiberglass kit to our Miata. And before we get into this, I do just need to tell you guys, I understand this is not going to be perfect. As long as the kit goes on the car by the end of this video, I will be happy. I don't have any knowledge or past experience fitting a fiberglass kit to a car. Without further ado, boys, let's dive right into today's video. So as you guys can see, just to get an idea of what we're doing, we started by putting one skirt on. I'll show you guys how to do the other, as well as both bumpers here in just a second. Now this kit, as well as our installation process, is not going to be the prettiest, but like I said, the kit will be on the car by the end of this video. So far we have one self tapper in the corner, one right next to our seat, and then two up front. Our door closes just fine, and honestly the side skirt is on the car, so I'm happy. Now to show you guys this process on the other side. On my car specifically, it did have a kit on it at one point, so I need to hammer these little rivets out so that our new kit will fit better. And just like that, no more rivets. Now we're gonna hold up the kit to make sure it fits all right. Mine just popped into place on this side. That gives us a good idea of how the kit itself is going to sit on the car. Now we're going to go ahead and pre-drill holes in the kit as well as the car to get ready for the self-tappers. So we're going to start up here on the front fender. We do have to trim a little bit of this piece off so that when I self-tap it to the fender, it will fit nice and flush. We're going to cut off just a little chunk of this skirt. So we are going to trim a little bit more off the top of this kit here so it fits a little bit more flush. So now that we got the kit trimmed to where we want it, the holes are pre-drilled on the car. Now we just got to match them up on the kit and then send a self-tapper through everything. Let's do it. Now we're ready to put the self-tappers through the back of the kit. And just like that, we have the back half of the side skirt done. Now we're gonna repeat the process up front.
Oh, am I doing it?
Mm-hmm. Are we guessing right there?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Higher?
Yes.
Right there?
To the right a little bit.
Right.
Just a very small amount.
Yep. Perfect.
Oh my God!
Now that we have the holes pre-drilled, we can go ahead and put these screws through the front of this skirt. Now to repeat this process one more time under the door. Now let's see if the door closes. All right, skirt is on. Now that we have both the skirts on, we're gonna move to the rear bumper and see what we can do. All right, let's toss on this rear bumper. Just hold it up first and see if it fits all right. Alright guys, so we just got the rear bumper to kind of slide in place here, and I must say the rear bumper definitely fits so much better than the skirts. And I found this out in my KBD versus JP Fiberglass comparison video, was that this piece was made the nicest compared to the skirts and the front bumper, and I guessed that it would fit the best, and it most definitely does. So let's get some self tappers in this thing and leave it on there. All right y'all, so for the rear bumper, what we're gonna do, there's little metal fins right here on both sides. We're gonna send a self tapper through that one and a self tapper through this one. And again, when we put the kit on, once it's painted, we're gonna have sunken in hardware so it won't be quite as noticeable. Before we actually put the self-tappers through this bumper, we do need to drill the holes through the bumper itself since they're already drilled on the car. All right, so we got the bumper fitted up, and let me show you guys this. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this on camera, but I put a tiny little mark right there that will be even with the hole, so we know to drill in line with that hole. Let's get to drilling.
I mean, that might be in there. I don't know.
All right, boys, now we're ready for the self-tappers. One side done. Perfect. So as far as the side of this rear bumper goes, we'll probably end up drilling a hole right here and putting a zip tie through this, or getting the correct things to make a little bumper attachment. But for right now, the rear bumper is on and we're good to move up to the front. All right, guys, and now lastly, on to the front bumper. But first, let's just hold it up to the car and make sure that it's gonna fit right and do any trimming that we have to do. This is not good on that side.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. The front bumper is most definitely gonna take the most amount of work because that side fits like trash, and then this side is actually okay.
Bro, if we literally just pulled this out. Damn, bro.
Kit low, kit low. All right, so I think this front driver's side fender is bent or something a little bit because we definitely had trouble fitting this skirt more and front bumper. Let's shut this hood real fast to see how much this front bumper is gonna be sagging or not.
Ready?
Oh yeah. All right, now that we finally got the hood closed, let's test the fitment of this front bumper.
Oh, well, that's better.
It's not terrible.
I mean, look at this side. This is a lot better than it was before. It's a little spaced
See,
out.
this little gap right here, this is where that stock bracket would help us actually so much. All right, so we got Emmy's stock bumper brace just zip tied on here real fast just to see the fitment, see if it gets any better, and see if it's worth me purchasing one or going to get one from a pick and pull tomorrow. There's a little gap there, but honestly, that's really not that bad. All right, y'all, update. We have our new brace right here on the car. Emmy's gonna let me keep this one, and we're gonna pick up another fresh one from the local Miata shop. So let's drill some holes, get some more self-tappers, and get this front bumper on. All right, guys, we pulled out this front left fender here, and we kind of bent it back so it'll fit with the front bumper decently enough. And then same here on the front right, the fitment is actually turning out to be pretty good. But we're gonna start drilling one hole on each side of the front bumper to be able to zip tie it to the car. And now we're doing the same thing on the other side of the bumper. Let's go ahead and get this thing fitted to the car. The last two holes we need to drill in the bumper are gonna be right here and right here so that we can attach the bumper on top of this mount as well as on the fenders. I guess just mark right above it. All right, guys, we got our two holes marked right here where we need to drill in order to attach it to our bumper bracket. One in a row.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and pop this front bumper on.
Dude, I'm sober.
All right, everybody grab a zip tie. One
Here's a
for
zip
you,
tie.
one for you.
Yours will be.
All right, boys, and just like that, our front bumper is on. All right, guys, we finally got the whole kit on. The front bumper is done and the hood is closed. Let's go ahead and take this thing out so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so we finally got the kit on this thing, and you guys just saw the roller of the kit on, and I must say it looks 10 times better with the kit on. Spencer, first of all, what do you think, man? What do you think about this thing now?
It spits flames.
Yeah. All right, Emmy, what do you think?
Dookie rep of a rep kit.
Hey, it's on there.
Clap points though, you know.
Hey,
Instagram.
we are kit low. Shout out Baby Cammy's Chase. All right, Ryan, what do you think? What do you think of this thing with the kit on?
This is my first job competing against Nakai-san. I did way better than he will ever do.
Dude, 100%. Thanks for helping with the kit today.
No problem.
Also, get your Moonstruck shirts down in the description below. Getmoonstruck.com as well. But on a real note, this thing looks 10 times better with the kit on it. Time to add the front camber and some wheels. All right, guys, this has been Fitz Miller, Spencer, Emmy, and again, huge shout out to Ryan for helping me put the kit on, and the Miata. Back here with another video. We'll see you guys in the next one.